Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, this is another episode of 94 Feed Podcast. Your boy Big Zeke in the building. Okay. This is Zeke in the building. I'm here with my brother Dre.
Man, the Duck 25. What up, everybody? Good to be in the building.
I'm also here with my brother Kesey.
What's good, good people?
How y'all doing?
All good, man. The weather's finally being warm in March. Hopefully it stays.
It won't.
I'm looking forward
You
to
know
it,
what?
but I'm not looking forward
don't
to the
mention
good
it.
weather.
Don't mention it. That's why we get a storm. Last time we was here, we was like, man, we loving this weather. Then a storm came. It wasn't a lot. It was just cold.
Listen, for it to be March, man, we're going to take this 65 degrees.
And you got to whisper it. Hey, y'all glad y'all having good weather. Before Mother Nature, like, y'all too happy. Y'all too happy. 2 inches, 2 inches.
I'm ready for the good weather.
I'm ready for the good weather.
I am too. I'm looking forward to a very
Eventful summer.
eventful summer. I like that.
Because we're going
Eventful?
to have an eventful summer this summer.
Why you say that?
You know what happens when the weather get warm.
Oh yeah.
Well, hopefully we actually stick.
You know what, Keezy?
Hopefully we actually stick to eventful summer because we always say
I
we
don't
do.
want the eventful summer that Keezy's talking about. I don't want that summer.
You know what summer
I know
I'm
it's
talking
coming. I know it's coming. Come over
We're
here.
going to have
still.
plenty master
I
events
just-
this summer.
I just don't want it. I don't want it.
Oh, y'all talking about the day job.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And summertime be like, oh
Y'all be working overtime, don't y'all?
God.
Man.
That's the
Oh,
that's the best part of this summer. Overtime.
Milwaukee
Yeah.
in the summers can be a little crazy. We do be tapping into our Chicago-ness, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go ahead and start off with the injury report.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like
I
I
think
feel
it's a
bad
lot.
for some, not on your report, but just because you only captured a few. But there's some straight up injuries. But anyway, the Atlanta Hawks, Trae Young, is out with a torn ligament in his fifth finger of his left hand. He has already went under surgery. He will be reevaluated in 4 weeks. The Clippers are without Westbrook, left hand fracture. Tyler Hero is still out for the Miami Heat. Anthony Edwards, left ankle soreness day to day. Congratulations on the birth of your son. He left the game early for that.
Who?
Anthony Edwards, the game they lost, he left early because his girl was giving birth to their son.
I think that was a side chick. All right, whatever.
Oh, I don't know.
I
But
don't
they
know.
announced it on the game that he's going to witness the birth of his
Oh, that's what they
son.
said? Oh, okay.
Yep. NBA League Pass, baby. Phoenix Suns are without Devin Booker. Man, Phoenix, man. Kevin Durant, that's karma.
No,
That's karma.
that just happened last night. I don't know. He walked off.
But what's the name is still out too, isn't he? Bradley Bill?
Yeah.
No, he played
No.
He played
didn't.
last night?
because he got into
Did he?
it. He got into it with Green. He got into it with Jaden Green.
But did he leave the game early because of an injury?
I think he might
That's what I'm saying. And the
have. They
Raptors
both walked off though, so I don't think it's nothing serious. But you know,
and the Raptors are without Scotty Barnes. He has a fractured bone on his left hand. He is out indefinitely.
they're not making the playoffs, so it doesn't matter. But I still wanted to put it out there because it happened last night.
Yep. Who's not making the playoffs?
Toronto.
Oh yeah.
Now we're going to get into our segment of the shoot around where we talk about news and rumors and things going on around in the NBA. Last night against the Denver Nuggets, LeBron James became the first player to score 40,000 points. I don't think it works.
It is, but the sound isn't up. That's all it is.
Oh. I didn't care, but I know Kesey did.
You didn't care.
Not in a bit. When brought up about his retirement, because this is always going to be the topic of discussion with him, he said he's 50-50 on whether he'll do a farewell tour like Kobe or did what Tim Duncan did and retire without announcing it ahead of time. What are your guys' thoughts? Which side of the coin do you sit on?
I think it's very selfish if he doesn't do a farewell tour.
I don't what?
It's very selfish.
Why?
Because you need to give the fans a chance to see this if they want it.
Just really quickly. You know who this benefits? It benefits one person only.
Who?
The team.
Benefits to
No,
y'all?
I'm sorry. It benefits people like yourself.
What are you talking about?
The sales tickets. How much for the ticket? It was 300. LeBron James retired, so it's 500 per ticket. I'm sorry.
It might be double that. So don't get it twisted. Oh, you
But
ain't
for the
pay-
common folks,
you ain't paying no $500 to see LeBron on my ticket if he retires.
I'm
I'm just being honest.
Exactly.
I'm just being
you
honest.
in Pfizer Forum, Staples Center, who already charging an arm and a
Hey,
leg.
we need to tax LeBron coming to Milwaukee. We need that farewell tour.
Oh my God.
Bottom line, LeBron is a
For
gift.
what? We ain't got the All-Star game. You know what? I'm sorry.
Yeah, again, like they're not messing with us, bro. They just denied us again.
I don't understand.
They're not messing with us.
I mean, you explained it last time we were here. It was last week, but I don't like that answer because
Well, they
feel
just
like,
changed. They upped it this time. But
Yeah.
let's wait. Let's hear from
All right,
Bucks
wait,
talk.
wait,
They
wait,
upped it.
yeah.
LeBron deserves to give the NBA notice because it is marketing. It is money. You can't just retire at the end of the season.
Why can't he?
Fans need you can give your take in a minute. Fans need to be able to appreciate the greatness that's leaving.
Haven't we already jerked him off? I mean, appreciate him enough.
I mean, I don't think so. I think people still when LeBron broke the record last night, people still found time to hate on him.
I just didn't find it was important.
People found time to hate on him. They didn't stop the game. They just let the game play, which is fine. But people still found a chance to hate on him. Like when all the 40,000 things were shared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he still only got 4 rings.
Mm-hmm.
Mike still only got 6. Kobe. So what?
What
Let
you mean,
it
so what?
go.
Uh-uh.
No, you do
We
not
need
have
to
to.
remind LeBron he's still number 2.
You do not have to take the man's moment. You don't have to belittle his moment to make other people stay great. MJ will always be great. Kobe will always be great. But LeBron does owe the NBA that farewell tour. The NBA can market that well. There are people that will show up to games because it's his last game,
Of course.
right? And it's a big payday for him and other teams. So that's selfish for him not to do the farewell.
I just want to say, first of all, I don't like how you be talking about this because I want you to stand on business.
What?
I want you to get on this mic and be like, LeBron James is number 2. He always gonna be number 2.
We know that.
40,000,
We know that.
50,000.
We know that.
So it don't need to be said.
It doesn't need to be said because we know that already. But the fact that the man is the first player to hit the 40,000.
Once he
Hold
passed
up,
the record,
hold up,
why we keep
hold
on?
up,
We gonna do this on
hold
40,000,
up,
42,000?
Hold up.
Go ahead.
Let me finish.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Kevin Durant is the only active player on the top 10 that the record that LeBron just broke won't be touched for 30 or 40 years.
Probably.
Ever.
Probably.
Enjoy the greatness. Give the man his farewell tour, and his 40,000 should be appreciated. You are such a hater about everything.
How am I a hater about everything?
40,000 is a major accomplishment. I'm agree.
Oh God, of
But
course you will. All right.
The farewell tour, he doesn't owe them that. He doesn't owe anybody.
What do you
that.
want, Kesey?
Because at the end of the day, the man gave you 22 years. There's not a lot of players who gave you 22 years. He gave you 22 years of farewell tours.
That's right.
And every year he is put on to show you who he is. And no matter how people depreciate the value of what he's done, a farewell tour is not going to make them appreciate him anymore. It might make some people depreciate the value of LeBron, saying that he's doing it for the money. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. What do you
Or
want?
he's doing it for the publicity.
What do you want?
Going into his next venture. It's
sure.
going to always be something.
What do you want?
We don't need a farewell tour. When you're done, when you want to be done, you be done.
So you're telling me if LeBron James didn't announce his last season and I didn't invite you to the Laker game and you missed it, you wouldn't be upset that you didn't have a chance to see him play his final game
Hold that thought.
in Milwaukee?
You charging them though, right?
Get out of my business, man.
That means yes. Continue.
Get out of my business.
That means yes. Continue.
So you wouldn't be upset if you didn't get the invitation to see his final game and didn't know it was his final game?
Would I be upset?
Yeah.
No.
You're lying.
Because he gave me 22 years to come see him.
Okay.
I just want to put this out
So
there.
then give up your ticket for this one coming up there.
Why?
I just want
I
to
mean, we might have him next year.
I just want to know this. LeBron James he announced it. Tickets go up. You know he got some. You paying the $500? Because that's what he charging. Let's cut the crap here.
Is that what I'm charging, Kesey?
Is you paying the $500?
Is that what I'm
Paying
charging?
the $5 for what?
To see LeBron James last time.
game.
Farewell game.
Would I pay $500 to see LeBron farewell game?
Yes.
No.
$250.
Would I pay it?
Yeah,
250? Yeah.
300.
Not no 500.
Well,
300?
You be sitting where he sat.
300.
253 is a nice price.
You're paying
But
3.
if you're paying 500, oh my God, that's like
that's what the
for a farewell game. They're probably not gonna be good.
Well, first of all,
definitely not gonna be good.
500 ain't gonna do it for the farewell game because the ticket value now is
no. I'm talking about how my friend is going to charge me. Not what Pfizer's charging. Pfizer's charging a stack to sit up in the bleachers.
Oh, I'm not charging 5. If there's a LeBron farewell game and it's in my season ticket package, and if it's his last game, I'm charging a band.
Really?
I almost got up.
I'm charging a stack. Why wouldn't I? Remember what did we pay? Let's go back to this. When the Bucks went to the finals, what did we pay?
It's not a playoff game.
It doesn't matter. What did we pay? You bought you and your significant other a ticket. How much did you pay? You remember?
Like 2,000, like 2 bands, ain't it?
Almost 2 bands.
It was like $800 a ticket.
Almost 2 bands.
Almost 2 bands.
So do you think that if I have a chance as an economist,
you're charging?
do you think if I have a chance as an economist to not make money? I sold my game 6 ticket for 2 bands. Game 6, remember that? You were like, why you at the game? I sold it.
I'm a fan. Yeah, I told you I'm a fan.
fan.
I'm a
but
fan.
Hey,
I'm a fan.
hey, being broke is immature. Grow up. Listen.
You ain't broke. You know what? I'm not gonna get into this.
If I have a chance
I'm
to
not
make,
going to get into this.
if I have a
take. I'm gonna get into my take.
If I have a chance to make money off LeBron's farewell tour, he needs to let us know.
And then on top of that, Pfizer form so janky
to let you know.
Yeah.
Pfizer.
Same with Steph Curry.
I hope he don't. I hope he
Steph
don't.
and LeBron. There are once in a lifetime players that owe the NBA the opportunity to celebrate.
No.
Why?
LeBron is
I don't.
Dude,
I
the
don't.
game of basketball. Okay, first of all, let's not act like the game of basketball hasn't been good to LeBron James.
It has.
Okay, the game of basketball gave this man his billions of dollars.
But that don't mean he owed him something. His
I didn't
talent
say
got
he
there.
owed. I didn't say he.
You
Yeah,
did
but if
say
we-
he owed.
But if we don't buy tickets, right? If
Uh-huh.
we don't buy jerseys, if we don't buy sneakers, the
Yeah.
$1 billion he doesn't get if the consumers don't spend.
That's true.
So why not give the people a chance to continue on that LeBron stimulus package?
I just don't like, especially because you're taking it from. I can see if you was taking it from the perspective of a joy of the love of the game. You're taking it from a what you call yourself? What you call it?
An economist.
Economist.
Economic.
So once you
Not
take
in
it from
this
that,
lifetime.
when you take it from that perspective, I don't like it.
But still,
I'm going
the
to
Milwaukee
say,
doesn't deserve a chance to make money off of his final game.
you know what's funny? This is the funny part. Because the Pfizer form is so janky, you can get your season ticket, and the one ticket that's not going to be the one game that's not going to be on there is the Laker game.
Oh no, it'll be there.
Especially if he announced it before.
So remember, we didn't season tickets last year. They didn't give opening day to anybody. You had to buy it separate.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it was ring night.
That's what I'm saying. If you think they're gonna be like, LeBron already let us know he's retiring on this game, we will not be giving this out. We will not be giving this game out.
And I can't be mad at that.
Jesus Christ. I have a perspective though. So this is my take. I
So
don't
you
think
telling me if LeBron says at the beginning of the season, 5-game game, that this going to be his last season,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and you already paid for your tickets and you got your tickets picked, and they say we're taking your Laker tickets
They
back.
won't do it.
they won't
that
do
way.
it like that.
So that's
They
why
won't
the
do it like that.
schedule doesn't. You don't get your season ticket schedule or the TV schedule until the big names have decided what they're going to do. Think about how late we waited for the schedule because people wasn't sure what James Harden was doing, people wasn't sure what LeBron was doing, and so many other players. LeBron is one of those players who the NBA will sit back and wait to see what he's going to do. The Lakers will have a Christmas Day game, whether he's there or not. The Lakers will play on opening night, whether he's there or not. The Los Angeles Lakers as a franchise won't allow him not to have a farewell tour.
I know. I think to be honest with you, here's my
Not
thing.
if he decided he don't want to do it.
Yeah, if he don't want to do it, he just has to just do it. I think that this is my thing. I think he shouldn't do it because it'll take away from everything else that is going on in the league, including the introduction to his son to the season.
His son ain't making the league.
Well. He will. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. He won't.
Okay.
It won't be this year, but he'll make it.
So we're gonna have a new Anthony Bennett, is what you saying?
Look,
Because the last thing you want to be is a poster child bust. And right now,
you know
I'm a lot
okay.
nicer than you.
So hold on a second. Number one, that's true. Number two, you know who his stats compared to in college?
Jason Tatum, right? No, Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler. Yes.
So I'm not counting him out completely. I'm 95% he's gonna be a loser. But the point is that 5% I'm holding on.
What's wrong with you, man?
What? We do what?
So anyway, Bronny James.
95% he's gonna be a loser. That 5% I'm holding on to hope.
Rich Paul said that the only way Bronny enters the draft is if specific teams can give them a guarantee that they will draft him.
And I don't like that.
Why not?
Because
Play a second year. Get
My
your
thing
NIL deals. His NIL deals worth almost $10 million.
I know he getting money regardless.
So-
Plus who his daddy is. But like I said before, I think it's still take away from everything else going on in the league, and I think it's going to take away from his son entering the NBA. So to be honest with you, I think he should hold off and be like, I'm not doing a farewell tour and just walk away.
Even if it's 25,
What?
pick number 25.
He's not going first round.
No, he's definitely not going.
He's
first
not
round.
getting signed. I believe Bronny will be a player that will get signed in free agency, but he won't be drafted.
No, I think he'll get drafted
I don't believe he'll be
first,
drafted.
second round,
I don't believe it.
second round,
I don't believe it.
second round, top 10, top 10, second round.
One of my
How
favorite
many
gospel
picks is
songs.
in a round? 30?
Every team picks once.
29 first round picks,
29 first round, right?
and then 29 second round, and then the rest you got to go earn. NBA only does what?
I
2
can see him in the
rounds?
top 30.
Is it 3?
I can see in the top 30.
So you think you'll go first in the second round?
No,
Yeah.
everything is look. I told you what's gonna happen. They're gonna call him.
But there's some teams
They're gonna
that-
call Bronny and be like, pass the phone to your daddy.
But there's gonna be some people who gonna want to draft him just to see what can be the outcome.
Yeah.
There's 2 rounds in the NBA draft.
I thought it's not 3.
There's 2 rounds in the NBA draft.
Alright.
So they pick 29 times 2.
They're gonna call Bronny and be like, pass the phone to your daddy.
They
What you
pick
trying to do?
58 players.
LeBron, what you trying to do? It's just 2 rounds. Yeah,
It's
he ain't
always been that way.
he ain't got nothing.
Because remember, the commissioner, the lieutenant commissioner, does the second round.
Yeah, by then we start watching. Okay. I don't think he should do it. I think he should just fall back and
I think he
just
should
not
stay
do
in
it.
college all 4 years.
Oh, I'm talking about LeBron. I'm talking
Oh,
about LeBron.
Brian, you don't think he should do the farewell tour?
I don't think he should do a farewell tour. I don't think.
Why
he
not?
should. I don't. I
If the
think.
Lakers win the championship, I think he quits this season.
No, that's not happening.
Well, but you never know.
LeBron gonna have 40,000 points and never win another ring again. One of them.
He'll probably finish this career with 42,000 points.
Probably. My thing about the whole I don't think you should do a farewell
But
tour.
you know what they say? He's commanding. LeBron wants a contract extension somewhere in the neighborhood of $100 million.
And he won for like what 5 years or something like that.
He wants a contract in the
I can't
arena
believe
of
that.
$100 million. He
That's-
wants a guaranteed deal.
That's so selfish. Anyways, Jason Tatum believe he is the best player in the NBA right now. Where does Jason Tatum rank?
Did he say that?
Yeah.
What is he supposed to say though? Let's be honest. What is he supposed to say?
You can always politically answer that question.
So Jason Tatum to me is a superstar.
Where is Jason Tatum at in your ranking?
top 6, top 7,
Top 6, top 7.
top 6, top 7?
I just got a really quick question for you. Are you putting LeBron James and Steph Curry above him?
No, not in gameplay. Not right now.
Okay.
Not right now. The best player to me right now is Joker. Still,
Mm-hmm.
he is easily the best player in the NBA right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we've tapped. I can say we
I'm just
tapped.
answering your question.
No, you answer right. But what I'm saying is this: we have discussed this before, as far as our ranking, as far as like top 5, such and such and such. That's why I'm asking you, where does Jason Tatum? I forgot where does Jason.
I'ma just say
Tatum
this.
rank?
For me, and I'm gonna just keep it simple because I don't want to go on a rant. Jason Tatum is not better than Joker. He's not better than Giannis. He's not better than KD. He's not better than Kawhi. He's not better than Joel Embiid, in my opinion.
That's why you said top 5. Okay.
Yeah. He's not better than any of those.
Arguably, he can
Mhm.
be
Okay, who are you? Go ahead. Your balls in your court.
Where is he at in your ranking then?
top 5.
I put him like 6 or 7.
Top 5,
6 or 7, you know?
To me,
depending on the night.
I would say to me, Jason Tatum is probably, I want to say top 5, and I'm talking maybe number 4.
Who's ahead of him?
I think consistently, Luka. I ain't gonna say Embiid. I'll say Joker. I think about it, Joker don't care, but I'm gonna put Joker in there, and then
I don't think he's better-
Giannis.
I don't think he's
I
better
think
than him.
those three guys,
SGA is playing better than him right now.
and I think that when you talk about like the best all time right now, I think these are people that either A are phenomenal at what they do, not just good, and you can count on them to be consistently phenomenal every year. Now that doesn't mean they should get MVP every year, but I think that they are still phenomenal. That's why I'm saying, like, to me, Jason Tatum is probably like top 3, top 4 in the league. So I'm ranking him like number 4.
I know people ain't gonna like what I'm about to say,
Oh God, here we go.
but I'm gonna say it. Joker's good,
Mm-hmm.
but he's just like another stat sheet stuffer.
And let's go.
And the reason I say that is
Stat sheet stuffer.
like Westbrook,
Right.
they very good
Mm-hmm.
stat sheet stuffers,
Mm-hmm.
but like without Murray, they don't get no championship.
Okay. Well, we're talking about individual.
But I'm just saying though, like as good as they people say he is,
Mm-hmm.
they gotta give some of his goodness credit to Murray
I would fight you back on that because
every
ahead.
year that Murray was hurt,
Mhm.
they were one and done.
They were one and done.
Murray was the player who gets them over that hump,
That's true.
and I think he's good, but he's not number one in my book. I think Giannis is number one.
But my thing about that is this: when you talk about Giannis,
stat street struffer too.
I don't think he's a stat sheet stuffer, but
But Giannis got a ring though
Joker got a ring.
before him,
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
Joker dominated when they won the ring.
and Giannis don't shoot threes.
If Giannis had a web piece, he'd be a man.
Just imagine if Giannis had a three.
He'd be KD. He'd be KD.
He'd be worse than KD.
no, he'd be worse than KD.
But
I mean, he'd be
closer to
he'd be
KD.
way
He'd be on that type
way
of caliber.
better.
What you saying?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be KD.
He'd be. I'll say this: if Giannis had a 3-point shot, he'd be unstoppable because you would have to give up on him. He could drive past you, and he can get in that paint where he just don't miss. He would be unstoppable. It'd be close to. You know who would be close to? Shaq. Shaq with a 3-pointer.
Hmm.
That's the only thing Shaq was missing.
So where do you put Jason Tatum?
To me, Jason Tatum like number 3 or number 4. I don't think.
He won't win MVP, but he's good.
To me, yeah,
It's
he
gonna
won't.
be Joker or SGA. Watch.
Yeah, it should be SGA. Honestly, it should be SGA. But I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. Steve Kerr agreed to a 2-year, $35 million contract extension. This will make him the highest paid coach in NBA history. Is Steve Kerr the best coach of all time?
I was hoping that was a typo.
It wasn't.
Steve Kerr is no Phil Jackson.
Is he top 5?
He has to be.
Why?
Steve Kerr.
I think Steve Kerr is the luckiest man on the entire earth. I think Steve Kerr is the luckiest man to walk the planet Earth ever in life.
Why?
Earth.
Why?
Earth.
Yeah, Earth.
Why do you feel that?
What do you mean why I feel like
Because
that?
he got handed the keys to the kingdom.
He got handed the keys to the kingdom. He really ain't had to work. He ain't build that franchise up from nothing.
He did. They drafted every player on that team.
I
Except
said
for
he didn't build that franchise up from nothing.
So I'm gonna tell you,
You
like,
know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, Dre? You know what I'm talking about?
I'm answering the question. There's no greater coach, in my opinion, than Phil Jackson.
That's fine.
Red Auerbach. Is it Auerbauer?
Real quick question: have you ever seen him coach?
He invented the
Have you seen him coach?
Fine. Have you seen you got Oscar in your top 5? Have you seen him play?
Yeah.
You would.
It's YouTube clips everywhere. What are you talking about?
You almost made me lose my religion 3 times today. Stop it.
You wouldn't be the only one.
When I think about greatest coaches, man, Steve Kerr, you got to put him in there, man.
Top 5?
I don't know about top 5, but top 10, top 15. When I think about good coaches, Phil Jackson, Pat Riley, Larry Brown, the legendary Don Nelson, the late great Jerry Sloan. Right, there are a lot of.
He passed away.
Didn't he pass away? Jerry
Oh, he did,
Sloan.
I'm not. Don Nelson.
Don-
That's serious.
Don Nelson passed away.
When did Jerry Sloan pass away?
Am I confusing him for? I'm confusing him for Flip Saunders.
Is it?
I'm confused.
Flip Saunders is still alive.
Flip Saunders passed away, man.
Get out of here.
No, he passed away of cancer. He died of cancer.
I gotta look.
So I'm gonna tell you like this: best coaches for me, since we're on all this top 5 stuff. Jerry Sloan is dead. I knew I wasn't crazy.
Man, that's
He
crazy.
is dead.
When he
Yeah.
died?
He died in during the pandemic in 2020.
Dang, I didn't even know.
So
Clearly, the pandemic washed my brain.
Phil Jackson is number 1. Always will be the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. I think Eric. I'll say this, for this new era of coaches, he's a top coach. He's not the best of all time. If I had to pick the best in this era of coaching right now, it would absolutely be Eric Spoelstra.
I don't like him. But go
That's
ahead.
okay. That would be my coach of the best of this era.
The best of this era, you have who?
Eric Spoelstra.
Why?
What? Bro, first of all, he started in the equipment room, worked his way up. He led the Miami Heat to what? How many finals appearances have they had under him? Several. He has what? Is it 4 championships? Right? 4 championships.
Oh, one. Okay. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish
Okay.
because
When I say that, people are talking about like Steve Kerr. Oh, like he changed the game. Steve Kerr had 2 of the greatest shooters to ever play the game.
who did Nick Spoelstra have?
Well, before LeBron, he had he was an assistant coach. So he had Dwayne Wade.
That Cisco's don't count.
Okay, well then fine. He only has 2 then.
Who he had when it's for his championship.
Dwayne Wade and LeBron James.
the one,
So what? Steve Kerr had LeBron. Come on, bro. Come on.
Here's my
Let's not do
thing.
that.
Here's my thing. We talk about
Fine.
I talk
I'm
about that all the
sorry.
time.
Let me rephrase the question. The greatest coach that's active right now is Jerry Sloan,
It's not Jerry Sloan because he died.
not Jerry Sloan. Oh,
Pop. Just
Greg
say Pop.
Popovich. Thank you for not saying some old white dude. You know how you do.
It's facts.
Greg
Uh,
Popovich.
Hey,
I'm gonna give it to Pop.
I mean, white man that did something. I'm gonna give you respect.
I'm gonna give it to Pop.
Um,
All time great, Phil Jackson.
yeah, all time great to me. I'm with you, Phil
12,
Jackson.
12 championships.
Steve Kerr, luckiest man alive. Luckiest man alive.
How come Phil Jackson? Some people think Phil was the luckiest man alive.
Only reason I don't say that is because Phil he worked with Jordan, and Kobe, but with both of those guys, he had to hone them in, and he had to show them some things about how to do it differently,
Turn them egos off.
and turn them egos off into like, hey, we can do this as this way, and you still be a winner, you still be the man. You're like, all right, cool, and he showed them how to do things differently to win championships.
Not only that,
Do you-
Phil Jackson
Do you think
has.
it was really him?
Yes.
Or do you
Jordan
think
didn't know how to
or do you
play
think,
until
or do you think it was the GOAT mentality and the Mamba mentality?
it wasn't
No.
no Mamba because Mambas they couldn't even get along until Phil Jackson got there.
And then on top of that, he is what the godfather of the triangle offense.
He took it from Tex Avery or Tex
Whatever.
Winters, but he showed Jordan how to use it. Melo couldn't do the triangle in New York because New York tried to get the triangle to work for Melo, but Melo couldn't play triangle offense. Number one, you got to play some defense with triangle, right? Phil Jackson has reason I'm gonna keep it at Phil. He has 3 3-peats in 3 different eras. Okay, he had the early 90s. Jordan retired for 2. He came back. He had the late 90s. Phil Jackson took 2 years off, came back. He had the Lakers, right? Lakers went to the championship 5 straight years under Phil Jackson and won 3 championships. That's coaching. That's coaching, right? Everybody was knocking Doc when he first came. And not to get into Bucks talk, but do you see how dangerous the Bucks are now?
I don't. We'll talk about it, but I don't.
You see how dangerous
I don't know
their
their
rankings now defensively,
We'll get into
their
it.
But
efficiency.
does coaches really matter how you get to the final?
Yes.
Yeah.
And when we ask you why I say that, it's
Listen.
because think how many years LeBron went to the finals.
Mhm.
Was it the coaching or was it just his natural talent?
Well, in the East, it was that.
Come on, think about
Oh
it.
no, I see what you're saying. I'm finna answer
You
your
know what I'm
question.
saying?
I'm finna answer your question. I have a theory, and I keep saying this. I'm gonna say it till the day I die. If you coach LeBron, I can't give you great. I don't know if you're at your coaching skills because you coach LeBron James, and he's one of the greatest minds of basketball history. So I don't know.
So then, why can't you say the same thing about Kobe and Jordan? They got some of the greatest minds in NBA history.
But because they, Phil Jackson, Phil Jackson, and these players, put their. I can't think of the word.
You got to remember, Jordan,
but they were like, I won these championships because of Phil. I did this because of Phil. If you ask LeBron, he in the huddle. No, let me see this.
Not when it was Tyronn Lue.
And do such and such and such.
Not when it was Tyronn Lue.
He part of that too. Tyronn Lue.
He actually tried to get Spoelstra fired. Remember?
Probably.
He wanted Pat Riley.
I can't give it to Eric Spoelstra. I can't give it to I just gave it to Brown. I just gave it to him when he had Sacramento. That's when I gave it to him.
He's a good coach.
Lou, I can't give it to him.
He's a lucky coach.
Too. That's why I say I don't know if it's always the coach that what makes the championship.
It depends on who you coaching.
Because you got to have a great minded player to get there.
That's true.
And Jordan had a mentality nobody else had back then.
Well, remember, Jordan started winning until Scottie came, until Phil Jackson came. Doug Collins was coaching the Bulls up until 1989.
When Jordan was doing his thing.
Really quick.
He wasn't getting out the playoffs. Because
he didn't have Scottie. But when he got Scottie.
Or he didn't have Phil Jackson either.
That second superstar help.
As well as the coach. Doug Collins was leading the Bulls.
I mean,
when Jordan got Scottie, he got his rings.
If you go that route, you might as well say, what's it called?
When Kobe got Shaq, he got his rings.
Don't tell Shaq. Don't call Kobe that. Well, you can't tell him now, but I'm just saying.
Phil Jackson started coaching the Bulls in '89.
After Phil Collins or whatever.
After Doug Collins.
Doug Collins.
After Doug Collins, it only took him 2 seasons, and the Bulls were winning championships. And in '89 and '90, they went to the conference.
What year did Pippen come?
Pippen was drafted, I thought,
in
was
87.
I thought it was 88. 87 maybe. Jordan was 84.
I mean, if you really want to go there, who was drafted after that? Horace Grant. So I mean, if you really want to take it there, it's bless you. It's not one of them things where you can be like
87. Yeah, I know, right? I took a Tylenol cold before I came.
It's not one of them things where you
That's what we do here in 94 feet. When someone sneezes or coughs,
do it to me, you be like,
we get all the time. I left my mask in the car on accident, but that's why I sneeze this way.
I got a new one in my pocket.
That's why.
New.
I'll take it.
I need that.
So where does Steve Kerr stand in this conversation for you?
He's not a GOAT.
Top, like you said, top 10, top 15.
He's not a GOAT coach.
No, not at all.
He's the luckiest man in the world.
Top 20.
He had the best shooter ever to ever play the game of basketball.
Top 20.
And they were already.
That's why I say, dude, why do coaches get all the credit?
Because when they lose, do they get all the blame?
Yes.
Okay then. Bruh, we was at the
LeBron.
Bucks parade and people were still calling for Bud to be fired.
Not if you're LeBron. He get the blame. They never blame Lou when they lost. They never blame Brown.
Dude, they got rid of David. Listen, the only other coach.
David Blatch was. Come on.
They were number 1 when they fired David. What are you talking about?
They had like 10 losses.
They did. Him and Adrian Griffin are the only coaches
because they fired. Because they didn't have locker room control. The players.
Well, he wasn't a good.
Were winning the games for them.
Okay, this is my thing.
And I've seen that where like you have like a good player. And a good player can make you win a lot of games.
But then you contradicting yourself because you just said coaches ain't got.
I didn't.
If the coach can control the locker room, is he a good coach? Because the players have to respect him.
He's a good personnel.
Can you control James Harden? Shoot,
nobody can.
And anybody can. Lou controlling them now.
No, only thing that's
Clippers about to win it all.
Look, only thing that's controlling James Harden is them winning.
Clippers gonna get beat first round. No. Mark my words.
No.
They're gonna get beat first round.
No.
Watch.
We are.
Watch.
Going to the Clippers game tomorrow. Oh no.
Tell me how they look.
Clippers are good, man.
Clippers are good. I think they're good.
I've never seen them play though.
Clippers are good, man.
I've seen a couple of games.
They got that chemistry down.
Is Paul George back yet?
No.
They don't need him though.
Jesus Christ.
I've never seen Kawhi live.
Why is it killing,
man? I might
have
to look for a ticket tomorrow.
Yeah, hit me up. I might have one.
God. I'm sorry.
What time is it there tomorrow?
7.
I gotta see Kawhi. I don't think I've ever seen Kawhi live.
I've never seen him live. He missed so many games the last.
That's what I'm saying.
3-4
Like every
years.
time I thought about a game that I went to where he should have been playing, especially when he was in Toronto.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
I was looking at the Boston Celtics
52-point win.
140 to 88. They didn't score 100 points.
The,
That's wild.
the Golden State Warriors do not deserve Steph Curry.
Oh, God. Okay. So we talked about Jason Tatum thinking he's the best player in the world. When we think about him, where he ranks at. We're coming to the end of an era. LeBron James is in his 40s. Steph Curry's in his late 30s.
LeBron James
Kevin
has not hit 40 yet.
Yeah, he has.
He has not.
He's 40.
He's not 40. He's like 37 or 38.
No, he's not.
He is, bro.
Oh, okay,
He
look up.
is.
His birthday is in 84.
No, it's not.
All right.
Are you sure?
Look it up.
LeBron is 39.
He's 39?
Yes.
He just turned 39?
He turned 39 on New Year's Eve.
All right, my bad.
Yeah, he's not 40, but he will be.
He about to be 40. Anyway, so he about to be 40.
Crazy, bro.
Steph Curry about to
He's
be
been
40.
playing in the NBA since he was 18.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
22 seasons.
Don't do this. I don't want him to pass you the lube.
Whoa.
You are out of line.
I'm just saying because that's where he was going. It's
Really?
amazing what he just did. Oh my god. Anyways, LeBron James about to be 40. Steph Curry 35, 36. Kevin Durant in his late 30s. We're about to enter a new era. Who's the new face of the NBA?
Now we're in a new era.
I'm going forward. I'll even say if this year going forward, who will be the new face of the NBA? Now, I have a couple names here with their ages. Giannis Antetokounmpo is 29. Luka is 25. Jason Tatum is 26. Booker Morant is 24.
He won't play in the NBA long enough to be the face.
So-
And Victor Wingspan is 20.
My
Or is
thing-
it somebody else?
My thing is, say the ones you said again.
You put Joker on here.
Giannis,
Giannis,
Luka,
Luka.
Jason Tatum,
Uh-huh.
John Morant, and Victor Wingspan.
The next face of the league
Wembanyama.
is Giannis. If it's up to me, I'd love pick.
Or is it somebody else?
because Luka don't win.
I was right. Real quick. I'm glad you brought that up. I just want to put this out here. Between these guys, Giannis is the only one with a championship. Jason Tatum has been to the finals. Luka's been to the conference finals. John Morant has never got past the second round, and Victor Wingspan probably won't make the playoffs for the next 5 years. I want y'all to really sit with this and really think about what does it take. This is a two-part question. What does it take to be the face of the league?
You gotta have some charisma.
That's one thing.
You got to sell some tickets.
That's two.
I'm gonna tell you like this. If it wasn't for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang,
What's two?
he would be the face of the league.
Oh, Ja.
Yeah,
I think
hands down,
I was just like, what's chitty back?
hands down, John Morant would be the face of the league if he didn't do the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
But he's not a winner.
He is a winner.
How?
Memphis looks good when he is healthy and he got his roster.
And what happened to them?
What do you mean? What happened to him?
First round, it was number 1 seed.
Remember he broke his hand.
No.
Remember he fell on his hand like this.
I'm talking about when he was playing the Lakers. They got put out.
He almost broke his hand.
He probably did get hurt. I don't know.
Remember he
And the
went
year
up,
be-
and
the
they,
year
and what
before
you call
that-
it took the charge on the Lakers. Was that Kuz?
Might have been Kuz. No, it wasn't Kuz. Kuz wasn't there.
It wasn't Kuz. One of the Lakers took the charge and
And
he
he
fell
landed
on
on-
top of his
Oh,
hand.
because he tried to yam on him.
He was so high.
I don't know. I see what you're saying. I just because my thing is this: they lose.
But to be the face of the
lose,
league,
lose.
you don't always have to be in the finals.
You have to be a winner.
You got to be a winner, and you got to have the fans to back you to be that face.
NBA faces, former faces, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Shaq, LeBron.
Shaq was never the face.
Okay, Steve Nash.
Never.
Bro, he got back-to-back MVPs.
Not face of the
No,
league
not
though.
face of the league.
Okay, LeBron, Michael Jordan.
So it was, the face of the leagues, it go like this, like you said. It was Magic,
Magic and Bird,
Magic
and
Bird.
Bird,
or Bird Magic.
We won.
Bird, Magic, Jordan,
LeBron.
nope, Kobe,
No.
Kobe was the face of the league for a while. The Mamba was the face of the league for a while.
I don't know that Kobe was ever the face of the
After
league.
towards the end,
I don't think
towards
he was
the
face
end.
of the league. Not in his prime.
not in his prime.
He was not the face of the league.
Who was
in
the
his
face of the
prime.
league then?
So
Who
here's
was
the
the-
thing. You gotta
Hold on,
remember.
hold on.
I
That's a
think
good
people
question.
forget.
That's
Who
a
was
good-
the face of the
that's a
league
good
then?
I'm about to
That's a
tell
good
you.
question.
People forget.
'Cause
Kobe.
that's when they was winning those rings. When it was
You gotta
when he went
remember.
from Shaq to Gasol winning rings. He was the face of the league.
You gotta
then.
remember. Kobe played a
When he's-
number of years before he got to being the Kobe that everybody was the Mamba mentality.
Yeah.
I know that, but he became the face of the league off of that.
Always
Okay,
look.
Here we
always,
go. Here, you know what? Here's a great.
And then he had to pass the torch to who? The King.
I'm gonna send it to
Yeah.
you. No. I'm gonna send it out to you. This is a great way to do it.
Well,
All right.
are you gonna go by decades?
I'm gonna go by decades.
I knew it.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 70 to 79, 80 to 87, Bird Magic, 88 to 93, Michael Jordan.
88 to 93.
Listen, 94 to 95, Hakeem Olajuwon.
No,
That's the year Jordan took a break. Yes.
no.
Yes.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna pause there. This is what I'm gonna say to that. Just because you won it back to back, don't mean you're the face of the league.
He was the face. Bro, you don't remember they were billing him and
Yeah.
Shaq facing
Listen.
off?
I know. What I'm saying is this.
Michael Jordan minor league games sold more tickets in Houston.
Listen, 96 to 98, Jordan again. 99 to 2003, Shaq. 2004,
99 and 2003.
Shaq.
Hold on,
Dude, Shaq was
pause.
the most. Listen,
He was
y'all better
the most
give
dominant
Shaq
player
his
for-
flowers, man.
He
Okay.
might have had it for like a couple years.
2004 to 2010, Kobe. Like I said, Kobe
2004,
didn't
2010.
have it coming in. He was coming off the bench. Okay.
Shaq was dominant.
11 to 16. Hold up. 11 to 16, LeBron. Right. And now they're claiming 17 to present. They're calling the 3-person face. LeBron, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry.
No.
I don't necessarily I don't disagree with that. Because think about the finals. Hold up before you
Go ahead.
finish.
Go ahead.
LeBron has been in virtually every finals the past 10 years, but 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Steph Curry has been in 7 of the last 10.
Mm-hmm.
KD's been KDing since OKC.
So here's the thing. Okay, here's my thing.
At the end of the day,
No,
let me
hold on a
say this
second.
before you
Here-
go.
go
Let me say this
ahead.
before you go.
Go ahead.
At the end of the day, LeBron is the face of the league for the last 10, 15 years.
Agreed.
I was
Agreed.
agreed.
I don't think
Agreed.
it's another person who could stand
Ever
it.
since he started going to the finals, it's been LeBron.
Hands down.
Now, hold on a second now. I will give you from 2016 till now, I'll give it to Steph.
No,
I'll give it to
Crazy.
Steph.
no.
You crazy.
I'll give it to Steph.
I'll give Steph 19 to now.
Why not 16? Who
What?
Why not 16?
Because what was
One of they first won it in 17
No,
or
'cause-
16.
Because what year did LeBron go back to Cleveland and they won it?
Oh,
Cleveland.
that was that
18, wasn't it?
was that 18? Okay, here's my thing about that.
See what I'm saying?
No, hold
Hold
on.
on.
Yeah, this is good. I'm gonna say no. This one I'm gonna say no. This one I'm gonna say
Hold on
no.
now.
This one I'm gonna say no. This one I'm gonna say no, Kesey. And hear me carefully.
Golden State Warriors won their first title under Steph in 2015.
Okay,
They
hold on a
won it
second.
again in 17.
No, hold on.
Then 18.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna tell you why it's Steph is from 16 on till now. Because it was LeBron trying to beat the big bad wolf, and the big bad wolf was Golden State. That's when Steph Curry started lighting up everybody up
Okay. Listen
from
to this.
16 to now.
So think about this.
All right.
LeBron won in 12.
Okay.
He was the face. He won one in 13. He was the face.
Same.
LeBron's been the face for the
You-
past.
He won it in 16. He was the face. 17, you might be right. 17, 18, he might be right. That was Steph.
That was Steph. Cause they I think they won 73 games.
I think they've shared the face
You can't
between
share it.
17.
you can't share. it.
share
You
it.
can't share it.
Yeah, you
The
can.
last two
Yeah, you
people
can.
the last two people to share
Because
it was
Under-
Larry Bird
Under Armour
and
got-
Magic Johnson.
because Under
You can't
Armour-
share it.
Under Armour got on the map because of Steph those 2 years.
Yeah, you can't share it.
But
It's got to be somebody.
you
I'll
gotta,
give it to Steph.
You got to remember, LeBron came in 120, so it put him
That's
back.
it.
as the
20 in
face.
Cleveland.
16 was Cleveland, I think.
When did they?
20 was the Lakers.
No, I don't give them that.
Mm-mm.
I don't give them that.
The bubble.
Because of the bubble.
That was the bubble.
I'm not giving them that. I'm
The
not giving them that.
Lakers. No. 16 was Cleveland.
That's what we said.
Yeah. LeBron has been the face for the past decade, but currently, as it stands, it's LeBron, KD, and Steph.
I don't like that's a cop out.
It's not a cop
That's a
out.
cop-out.
True.
If you really
Kevin Durant should not be in this conversation.
I don't disagree, but he sells tickets. You gotta remember the face of the league.
My
Kevin
thing
Durant
this.
is synonymous with the NBA right now.
This is my thing. Here's my thing. This is why I'm taking out. This is why I'm taking out Kevin Durant. Who has to be seen on marquee dates like Christmas?
Okay,
Who has to
so
be
then
seen?
Let me ask you this then.
LeBron
What year was
And who?
Steph.
Hold
Not
on.
Kevin Durant.
Let me ask you this then.
Cross him out.
But he is
Let me
though.
ask you-
Cross
hold
him
on.
out.
He is though.
Hold on.
Yeah, but
This
he
is
don't
the
have to
first
be
year
seen.
they didn't have one this past
Okay.
year.
Let me ask y'all something then.
Okay, go
Since
ahead.
y'all want to go there, you said championships don't matter who's the face of the league, right?
It does, but continue.
No, I'm saying it. What I'm saying is you can be the face without titles.
Without titles, right?
You can.
So what year is Allen Iverson the face?
Allen Iverson
I'm
was
glad
too
you
much
asked
of
that
a.
question.
Because he was think
not a
about it.
face.
Think about it. Hold
Iverson
on.
was never a face.
He ch-
You know why he wasn't a face?
Tell
Because
him-
he
tell
was
him where I'm
competing
going
with
with this.
Kobe.
Tell
He was
him where-
competing with Kobe.
Tell him where I'm going with this.
I know where you're going with this.
Tell me where I'm going with this.
My thing about that is this: Allen Iverson never won a championship, but he was the face of the league.
No, he was
For a
not.
brief-
No, he was
He
not.
was the face of
Boy,
the
he
league for a few years.
No, he
for a
wasn't.
brief time.
No, he wasn't.
Like
If
2
you're going to
years.
give it to Hakeem Olajuwon, you have to give it to Iverson.
You have to.
You have to, and that's why I didn't give it to Hakeem.
well, nobody better than the Rockets when Jordan took his hiatus.
Well, nobody better than Allen Iverson when he was on this hiatus.
They got swept in the NBA Finals. Kesey, stop it. They cheated the
Did you
Bucks.
see the way he stepped over Tyronn Lue?
They cheated.
Tyronn Lue ain't been the
All
same.
I know is
They
this:
cheated
this what I
the
say about-
Bucks.
This is what I say about Allen Iverson. I'm giving it to him just because he changed culturally how NBA players did stuff, which it
opened up
dripped
doors.
down to the streets.
It opened up doors.
It opened up door and it broadened the NBA horizon. It broadened their horizon. Like, all right, maybe it had them change rules too, because low key that's why they wear suits now. And
They don't
you know,
wear
The
suits
dress
no more.
code.
the dress code, and that's Allen Iverson
But the
fault
braids.
with the braids, and he got his hat on cocked to the side at the practice. Yes, we're talking
But
about
then,
practice.
if
Allen.
that's the case, then Ja got it too because he changed the culture with the hair and the
I'm
style.
trying to think. Okay, check this out. Allen
the
Iverson,
chitty bang bangs. Everybody
Iverson
wanna
came
hold
into
one
the
now
league.
in the video.
Iverson got drafted into the league 96, 97.
He was never the face because he competed against MJ. He competed against Kobe. He competed in an era of bigs. Allen Iverson, although skilled, was never the face of the
How
NBA.
Yes,
do you
he
give it
was.
to Hakeem then?
Allen Iverson was never the face of the NBA. That's my story.
Yes, he was.
He was not.
He was.
If you
He
okay,
was not.
how do you
if
give
you're
it?
gonna give it to Hakeem, then you gotta give Allen Iverson it.
Because NBA Finals, that
Hakeem played. Hakeem played in the era when Barkley was phasing out. My man Tim Duncan was coming in. These are top 5 coaches. He played in an era where he was overshadowed by bigs. If you take away Allen Iverson's one cross, arguably a travel to Michael Jordan, you take away some of the handles.
Yeah,
no
of
one
course,
really
of
talks
course.
about
Of
him.
course,
You
Jordan's
that
gonna
old?
say that.
No one that really talks about him.
I'm just saying, like, dude, you that old? You just said that one time he crossed over, it could be a travel.
It should have been. Let's be honest. It could have, or not travel, a carry. It could have been a carry, right? Right?
No comment.
I mean, you've been honest all
No
day in your
comment.
mind.
No,
Is it a
comment.
carry?
No,
Yeah, okay.
comment.
All I'm saying is Allen Iverson, as skilled as he was never the face of the NBA.
Yes,
Because
he
he
was.
played in
Let's
the
be
same
honest.
era as Jordan and Kobe.
Let me be
He
honest.
was
with
not.
Dre, be honest. Is this because he crossed up Mike?
No, it's
You
just
sure?
true. Iverson wasn't better than Kobe on his best day.
Woo! Stop it. That's where I have to draw a line at.
Iverson was not better than Kobe ever.
Kobe said.
Who cares
Iverson-
what he said?
He said he was a problem. He's like, man, Iverson was a
Michael
problem.
said Reggie Miller was a problem. You could be a problem and not be the greatest or the best.
Well, T-Mac is probably better than Kobe.
Come on, man.
But okay, here's my question for you.
Yeah.
Are you saying I need reasoning behind you giving it to Hakeem and not Iverson? Are you hold on a second?
I gave it to Hakeem for
Wait,
2 years.
Hold on a second.
Why?
Are you saying it's because he won a championship back
I
to back?
said this because Hakeem Olajuwon, when Jordan phased out those 2 years,
Yeah.
he was the MVP. He was dominant. His team went back to back. They swept the Knicks. So the Houston Rockets in 94, 95 dominated the NBA. Hakeem Olajuwon and Shaq had a whole marketing strategy around Taco Bell for one-on-one games. One-on-one games were unheard of until Hakeem and Shaq got into the picture. So, yes, for those 2 seasons where Jordan took his baseball break, Hakeem was the face of the NBA. 2 seasons.
Okay, then. If that's the case, then you got to give Wade 2 seasons.
Because Wade played in LeBron's era. Casey, come on.
All these guys played in somebody else.
And they're not the face.
Then Hakeem's not the face.
Who was the face in 94, 95 being Kesey? It wasn't Jordan because he was gone.
He was still relevant.
But he wasn't the face. He didn't play. He
So-
can't be the face if he doesn't play.
My thing is that hold on a second. Let's pause about this. Let's pause because I this is my thing. I don't like it because it's just 2 years. My thing about that is this.
Next year, it's going to be someone different. What
No,
do you mean?
No, it's not.
It's going to still be Steph and LeBron next year?
Here's my thing. Because we're saying this. Because whether LeBron James loses in the first round, second round, conference finals, whatever the case may be, he's still the face. LeBron James has been the face for 15, 20 years. He doesn't have
We don't
hold on.
disagree.
He doesn't have 15, 20 championships. He had 4. So my thing about that is this. When you talk about the face, you're talking about he is I don't even want to mess the word up. I was going to use a big word, but I don't want to mess it up. My thing is we're still talking about him. My thing about Jordan, when he was going for 95, 96, Kesey said a comment. He was joking, but it was probably true. He was selling more tickets at Chicago White Sox games than they were selling at
the White Sox minor league team, because he wasn't on the White Sox real team.
He got on the roster.
No,
Yeah, he did.
no.
He played for the junior team.
He played for
He played for the roster.
No,
team,
he played
too.
for their minor league team,
Played for the Miami.
and they
Yeah,
sold more tickets than the Houston Rockets did that season.
Probably.
You just made that up.
I'm
I
not
bet it's
saying he
true.
made it up, but I'm saying we were still watching every move
I
that
bet it's true.
we were still watching every move that Michael Jordan made. We were still watching every move he made.
Listen.
Hold on a second. Regardless of whether he was playing basketball or not, we were still watching every single move he made.
Listen.
If you're giving it to Hakeem,
I just want-
I
I
don't
just
care
want-
what you say.
2 years is not enough.
I'm gonna give you
2 years
I'm
is
be
not
done with
enough.
it.
He just had a
If
nice
you,
run.
If you give it to Hakeem, then you have to give it to Dwayne Wade for 2006.
I'm not giving it to Dwayne Wade.
No,
I'll let Allen Iverson ride, but I'm not letting Dwayne Wade.
2006.
Uh-uh.
2006. Think about it.
He won that for one reason. I ain't gonna say. Look, Shaq was being nice. He won because
Hakeem
Shaq wasn't very
Olajuwon.
nice.
Shaq
Wade
was
was
a
a problem.
Hakeem
at 6.
he was, he
Olajuwon.
was, he was young.
He was a problem.
He wasn't that big of a problem.
He was a problem.
When
wasn't
Hakeem
that big of a
during Jordan's absence, Hakeem Olajuwon averaged 29 points, 13 rebounds,
Go ahead.
5 assists in 72 games. He was selected as the 10th All-Star game.
Uh-huh.
He won his second NBA Finals MVP,
Uh-huh.
second NBA championship,
Can I ask you a question?
back to back.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
When was Tim Duncan? When was the Tim Duncan era?
Tim Duncan, because Tim Duncan won championships, but because Tim Duncan was in that era of Kobe Bryant and Shaq, he was overshadowed. Just because you're great doesn't mean
Can I
you're
ask you
the
another question?
face.
Can I ask you another question?
What?
If Jordan didn't retire, would Hakeem Olajuwon have those rings?
No,
So how you the face?
no, because Jordan gave it to him for that season.
So Jordan gave it to him. So he's not the face.
Come on, man. This is almost like the greatest of all time debate.
Almost. I just feel like this is,
Fans, those that are listening and watching tomorrow, hit us up on social media. Was Hakeem Olajuwon the face of the NBA during the years that Jordan
we'll post
left?
it on Facebook.
94, 95. Was he the face?
We'll post it on
And
Facebook.
give some facts to back that up. I even looked up players who was on the cover of NBA Live because, like, right?
Was it ever Olajuwon?
People, because NBA Live was the basketball. game. That was the
I know
game
that. I'm
everybody
saying
wanted.
NBA Live was Hakeem Olajuwon on there.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think we can go by that to determine face. I was just looking at research
So
because
okay.
Antoine Walker got on the cover,
Oh God.
and we know he wasn't nobody's face.
So my again.
Hold on
So
now.
we actually
Cybertwan was a problem.
stop it. Stop it, Kesey. I gave you Allen Iverson. Let
Cybertwan
it
was a
be.
problem.
I gave you Allen Iverson.
Come on,
Let
not
it
a
be.
face.
Stop it.
I didn't say he was a
Stop it.
face. I said he was a problem.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a problem when he for the first couple of years. He wasn't a
probably
face though.
spending
No,
money.
he was never a face.
Oh okay.
I just said he was a problem.
He's a face.
He only has a championship because of Dwayne Wade.
I didn't even know about that.
Okay,
Real quick.
real quick before you go
Go
before
ahead.
you go on, just to show you how much it doesn't matter because these people are the faces, right? Mitch Richmond got it. Tim Hardaway got it. Antoine Walker got it. Tim Duncan got it.
Did NBA Live?
KD got it. The
Oh,
covers.
God.
Steve Francis got it. MJ got it. Jason Kidd got it. Vince Carter got it. Carmelo got it. Wade got it. McGrady. Gilbert Gunn Arenas got it. Okay?
Gilbert Gunn Arenas.
You know,
I know, but why you call him Gilbert?
Dwight Howard got it.
So who?
Okay?
Okay,
None
what,
of those players are faces other than Michael.
what determines the face?
To me, the face determines the marketing, right? It's always back down to those dollars. It's the marketing scheme. Okay. Who sells tickets? The Christmas Day games, the video games, the endorsements, and the winning. Everyone, and I add one more. The
Does that change?
dominance.
Does that change every
The
year? Does
dominance.
that change every year?
It can.
Because you're talking about now, you're just talking about MVP awards.
It can. No, because half these people I named, that's the face, didn't win many MVPs.
Just because you're the face, I mean, you're the face of a video game. I'm not. When
I'm
I'm
talking about
saying,
even the face of the league.
what I'm saying,
Kevin Durant has one MVP.
here's my thing.
One.
Okay, hold on. Here's my thing. To me, a face of the league is if I'm talking to somebody who is very like if you're talking to your girl.
Let's get the Bucks talk. Go ahead. Go ahead.
My thing when you talk about the face of the league and stuff like that, my thing is a person. You think basketball, you think of this person. And if you're talking to like your child or you're talking to your girl, you're talking to somebody who doesn't watch the game on a consistent basis. To me, Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon was not one of those people. Allen Iverson could be one of those people. Michael Jordan, definitely one of those people. Kobe Bryant, one of those people.
The disrespect of Hakeem Olajuwon is appalling.
I like Hakeem Olajuwon. I thought he was better than Shaq at one point in time. I think a little bit. Still think he do.
I am appalled.
My thing is because he got 2 good years.
Who
doesn't mean
was
he's
it
the
when
face.
Jordan left?
Michael
then?
Jordan. Michael Jordan. It was still Michael Jordan. It was still Michael Jordan.
What?
Normally, I would be okay with that.
It's still Michael Jordan.
It was
It
Michael
was still
Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
It was
We
Jordan.
were still watching what he was doing.
Everybody wants
That's
to know
why
what
Pippen going on that No Bull tour because
Probably.
of comments like that.
Because his feelings is hurt.
However, shout
Everybody
out
was,
to Pippen, Horace Grant, and Longley for not bashing Michael Jordan in that tour.
Why they doing it then?
Just to kind of tell it from their perspective.
Why they doing
They
it?
need to check.
Say that then.
They need to check.
Hey, we need to check, guys. Come see us. All right.
regardless of what you say, at the end of the day, everybody was checking for more what Jordan was doing than they was Hakeem during those 2 years.
I don't know about that, Kesey.
I'm 100% sure that.
People wanted Jordan back.
Yes.
So his hand never left the game of
So
basketball.
then
So
he
he
never
was still
left
the
the
face.
face.
He was still a
Okay,
face.
I'll say this. Jordan was the face of non-active players. Hakeem was the face of NBA active.
We ain't
No.
tap that around.
Come on, man.
We ain't politically
Alright.
correct in this.
I want to be like Mike.
Man, who you telling?
95,
Space
96
Jam.
still.
You know what I'm saying?
Michael Jordan was a walking stimulus package to the NBA.
Do Hakeem got that? No.
He got
I don't think he got
Hakeem and Shaq were on Taco Bell cups and food for all summer. It was the largest marketing plan of the NBA of that time.
And they had no choice.
At the end of the game, you know what's funny is the game never happened.
But he shared it with what you call it though, Shaq. So it don't count.
So let's get back to what the original question was.
Like I
who's
said.
who's going to be the next face of the NBA? Who do you think is going to be?
Giannis and Joker.
So Giannis, continue.
Giannis.
Giannis and Joker.
Giannis.
You can't you don't like it, but it's true.
I mean, I like Joker.
Joker's gonna go down in
and-
history
and-
as the
and-
next Shaq.
And
If he doesn't surpass him.
and Joker is good, but he's never going to go down as the next Shaq. Don't ever disrespect him like that.
This is what I'm gonna say to this.
Whoa.
Shaq would have
Whoa.
dunked on him 52 times.
Whoa.
He would have been a problem.
You acting like Joker is not averaging a triple double and is not a walking bucket. He's a 7-footer that shoots threes without jumping.
Shaq dunked on people on his back.
We're not
Shaq put 3 people in the rim every time he went up.
okay.
Every time.
All I'm saying,
Joker doing one leg shots that he caught from Dirk.
and he plays
Fadeaways
defense.
that he caught from Dirk.
What's the hate?
Because if that's the case, then Dirk need to be the face of the league for a year then.
No,
Because Dirk was unguardable for a couple years.
For a
only
year.
to the
No.
Miami Heat that blew it.
Come on, man.
Come
on now.
This is what I'll say to this.
Like 3 years, Dirk was unguardable.
I'm gonna answer this question. I'm gonna move on. I want to say Giannis, but if Jason Tatum wins the championship the year, he's right there. So I'm going to say Giannis for now. But if Giannis doesn't win another one and Jason Tatum does win one, he's right there.
No.
No.
Jason Tatum has no MVPs.
No.
Giannis won
Back to back.
back to back. He also won the Defensive Player of the Year and MVP. That hasn't been done since Michael.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem, thank you. Right? Michael did it too. Don't.
I know Michael
don't,
did.
Don't.
Don't stand on business now. Don't stand on business now.
Oh, there is no bigger Michael fan that y'all probably know than me, other than Dr. Clavon Bird. Senior. Okay.
You did return his fours.
Okay.
You returned the fours.
I mean, because they're trash.
I'm just saying you returned the fours.
They're trash.
You didn't return the fours. They weren't trash.
They were
You
trash.
returned the fours.
They were
You
trash.
seen you see the thing I sent you? Like 17,000 for that?
I know.
You should have kept it.
No, I would have kept it if my thing was upside down because that's unique. Shoot, yeah, I would have.
Trey, you done took that shoe back
I
so
would've put them
fast.
right on
Trey,
go.
you done took
I would've
that
put
shoe
them
so
right
fast, so
on
fast. Trey, you done took that shoe
Mhm.
so fast.
Here's the thing with Dre and Jordans.
Well,
I
that
bought
one-
my sneakers.
How many pair like that? How many did came out like that?
Just the one.
Just that one.
It was just that one that came
the one.
upside down.
Now, if I had that one, I would have kept
Dre
it.
would've-
Who got the one though?
Some random person,
Some
but they
random
made
person.
18 G's off a sale on eBay.
Shut up.
Yeah.
18 G's.
18.
Is it real or is it fake?
No, it's a real
It was
shoe.
a
The
real
pep,
defect.
they just sold it on backwards.
Mine was defective. When I took mine to
was.
Nike, they said we could send them back and get you another pair, but it would take months because it would have to be shipped from China. Because the pair I had, it looked like right on the feet that it had creases already.
I need
And they
to see
said
him.
my pair was defective.
I need to see him.
Well, they gone now. The money back in the bank. Shout out to Nike for giving me my money the same day.
I don't like it, but whatever. Let's get to Bucks talk. Since the All-Star break, the Bucks are 5-0. They're number one in defensive rating, number one in opponents' points per game, number one in opponents' field goal percentage.
With
number
the
one-
hold up before you finish, because this isn't on your docket.
Mhm.
With the second hardest schedule in the NBA.
And they're number one in opponents' points per game. Now the Bleacher Report predicts the Milwaukee Bucks will finish the season 52-30. That's 17-10 after the All-Star break. What are your guys' thoughts on all of this?
So that
Go
means
ahead, DC.
that means they gotta lose 10 more games.
They haven't lost a game since. So
So I'm saying they're gonna have to lose 10 games between now and the end of the season.
yep.
I don't see them losing 10 games.
I see them losing 15.
I see them losing
Well, do
maybe.
you have the schedule pulled up for the rest of the season?
I see
I
them
don't,
maybe
but I
losing
can.
6.
6?
Yeah.
Well, here's how simple the 5-0. 2 of those games is versus Charlotte. One of those games is versus
But did you see the
Minnesota.
way they beat the brakes off of Charlotte
Twice.
twice?
Now I like that.
That's how you're supposed to beat
Hey,
Charlotte.
But
That's
it's
how I like
Charlotte.
it.
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed
I ain't
to.
gonna lie. I am courtside seats that game, and I left at the end of the third because it was so bad.
But that's how you know.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be when they play Charlotte. That's how it's supposed to be when they play Indiana next.
I don't think it's gonna happen. But
Indiana's not on the remainder schedule already. They did the 4 already, didn't they?
I think they did the 4 already. They got Boston coming up. Okay, so here's the remaining schedule. We got the Clippers on Monday, win or loss. Like, yeah, let's I got a paper.
The
Or
Bucks
a pen.
have a
You got
tough
a paper or pen?
schedule coming up. Just put it in. The Bucks have a tough schedule coming up.
Okay, let's do this right now. We got Clippers, win or loss.
I'm gonna go with a loss. I'm gonna go with a loss.
You going to loss?
I'm gonna go with a loss.
Kesey.
That's a win
Hold on a second. I got Kesey.
because PG is out and Russell.
And we got
Middleton
Trey.
is out.
When we had Middleton on all 5 games, we just won.
I got the Bucks winning.
You got the Bucks winning.
We at home.
You got the Bucks winning.
We at
What do
home.
you got, Kesey?
The Bucks winning.
You got the Bucks winning.
I got the Bucks. Who you got?
I'm going L. I'm going L. You know what? No. I'm going win. Nope. I'm going L. I'm going L. Okay. I'm going L. No, we did. they got an L. We got Golden State.
Win.
That's a dub.
Win. Easy win.
That's a dub. for us.
Easy win.
We got the Lakers.
Yeah, let me get a 20 piece.
We got the Lakers in LA. We got the Lakers. We got the Lakers in LA.
I'm gonna call it a dub.
Kesey. We got the Lakers. Oh, I got Golden State, and then we got the Lakers. What you got for Golden State?
Golden State,
Yeah,
that's a win.
Easy win.
Lakers.
That's a win. No, because Anthony Davis always played good against us for some reason.
Anthony Davis has been balling, dude.
So so that's a L.
Yeah, he always be a problem for us.
What did you say about Golden State?
We're gonna beat Golden State.
Okay, and then I said that's we gonna beat Golden State, but Lakers we'll beat them too. I think we'll beat them. Clippers in LA.
Clippers.
What you got, Kesey? Clippers in LA.
Bucks.
We got Bucks. I say that's a because we're gonna lose the one Monday and we're gonna win in LA.
We're gonna win both.
You gonna win in LA?
We're gonna win in LA.
We're gonna win both.
If Kawhi is playing, bro.
We got
I just say that because
Sacramento. In Sacramento.
Dub.
I say it's a L.
It could be, but I'm gonna go dub.
You
Bucks
want-
have a tough schedule, man.
I'm going
we lose
I'm
to
going
Sacramento.
L. Where you going?
We lose to Sacramento.
We lose?
Yep.
Okay. Philadelphia at home. That's
W.
a dub.
They ain't got nobody.
They ain't got nobody.
We beat Philly.
They ain't got nobody. Shout out to Tyrese Maxey.
Shout out to Tyrese Maxey. Phoenix at home. That's a dub.
Dub.
No, Phoenix beats us.
At home?
At home?
Yep.
Nah. That's a dub.
That's a dub. Boston Celtics in Boston.
That's a loss.
That's a loss.
That's a win.
That's a loss.
That's a win.
They just beat the Golden State Warriors by 50 points.
So they didn't have the Bucks.
You said that's a loss?
Big loss.
Brooklyn at home. That's a win.
That's
Dub.
a win. We beat the Thunder at home.
OKC at
We
home.
beat Thunder at home.
We beat them
If we
too.
was in the OKC, I might say
Loss.
We beat them too.
You said win?
Yep.
Lakers at home.
Dub. Better be a dub.
we'll win.
That's a L.
Better be a dub.
We got
Pelicans,
away.
we beat them.
We beat them clowns.
I think we beat them.
They ain't good.
Hey, that's right. They're solid.
They not.
Atlanta. That's a
Easy.
win.
That's a win.
Trey's out.
Trey's out. That's a win.
Trey's out.
We beat the Wizards.
We beat the Wizards. We got Memphis at home. They beat us last time, by the way, guys.
With 7 players.
We'll beat Memphis this time. We'll probably beat them by 50.
I'm gonna go win.
I
I'ma
think
go
we
win.
beat them by 50 because it's gonna be they was too embarrassed about the loss last time.
I give you that.
Raptors-
Toronto. That's a win.
Yeah, Toronto's done. That's a win.
We got Knicks at home. That's a win. Knicks ain't got nothing coming.
The Knicks beat us.
You said the Knicks beat us?
Yeah.
Boston at home.
Loss.
That's a win.
That's a loss.
That's a win.
I don't think the Bucks can beat Boston.
What'd you say, Kesey? Boston at home.
We beat Boston that one because I said the last one we lose in Boston.
Orlando.
Orlando beats us.
Orlando Magic.
They beat us already.
They already.
We win.
I'm gonna go L.
We
I'm
win.
gonna go L. You said win?
Yes, easily.
OKC. Now, hold on a second. Now, this is April 12th, last away game of the season. Well, this is one of the last away games of the season. I'm gonna go.
We beat them. 'Cause
I'm
they probably won't.
They gonna sit some people.
because they
I
already
say
number
win.
one.
I say dub.
That's a win.
I say it's a dub.
And the
Against who?
Magic is
Or
probably
against
gonna,
OKC. You
and the
dub.
Magic is gonna be in the playoffs for the first time probably. So they probably
They're gonna sit some people.
they're gonna sit some people too.
So that's a win too. I'm just gonna count the losses here. Keith, you got 5 losses. Drake, I got 6. Drake, you got 3.
Because I
3 losses for the rest of the season?
I don't think you counted that right. Because I said 2. I said we're going to lose to Boston twice.
Uh-huh.
I said we're going to lose to the Lakers at home. I said we're going to lose to
I might even kind of
yeah, you didn't count that correct. I had us losing to Boston twice.
5, 10, 15, 16.
I had us losing to
21.
the Lakers in LA and at home. So I said 4. You didn't count that right.
So you got the Lakers doing you got us doing 4 losses for the end of the season. I got us doing 6. You got us doing 5.
I said 5 or 6.
I got 4, and I think it's going to.
You said 10.
I said 6.
You said 10.
I think it's going to be against.
No, I'm saying
You
that's
said
what-
15.
No,
I know, but
said
you
Bleacher
said
report.
But you said 15.
Oh, 15 losses. I did say that.
I think it's
So
it's
where
not
the
even that many
15 at?
games left.
I didn't look at the schedule.
It's not even that many games left.
It's not even-
Yeah.
So,
The
okay.
last game, I think, is a week of April 7th.
But we still got
It's
15
April-
games
It's
between
April
here and then.
14. April 14.
to
Yeah.
lose 15 games.
So 5, 6, and 4. We got 4, Trey. 4.
Mhm. The Bucks are undefeated right now since the All-Star break. They're
are.
playing the best basketball. This is what we've been hollering about all season. And we're
Are
not
you-
going to give it Pat. It's everything. It's,
So here's
it's
the question.
coaching.
So I was just gonna say.
It's Pat.
So you saying
it's
everything?
chemistry. It's the team coming together.
Could we do the same thing with Adrian Griffin?
No.
we
Adrian
wouldn't be
lost the team.
So we
Should've-
wouldn't be
he
because
wasn't ready.
Hey, we were number 2 when Adrian got
And
fired.
losing to scrubs. And losing to
This
scrubs.
is the only thing that scares me. Doc Rivers is a great seasonal coach. He falls apart in the playoffs.
Well, so did Bud, and we won a championship.
Yeah, we had to lose one year. He's on a hot. He was so hot in the seat the year after that he couldn't sit down the whole season. Whole season he was standing up.
Give Doc a chance. I don't think it's the year for the Bucks to get it done anyway, but give Doc a chance.
Listen, if the Bucks playing the way they playing right now, they can beat anybody.
Here's what I'm going to say.
With the way their defensive rating is, and the field goal percentage that they holding teams to right now, they can beat anybody.
Here's what I'm going to say to that, Kesey. The 4 big games to watch: how they play against Boston,
Clippers.
the Clippers,
Really?
and the Lakers, because they spanked Minnesota.
But Minnesota's number 3, and
They're number 1.
oh, is they one
Yeah.
now?
No, I thought OKC was.
Minnesota's number 1.
I thought OKC was 1.
Mm-mm. They beat Denver, the defending champions, decisively.
Who?
The Bucks beat Denver.
But they beat us.
I'm just talking about after the All-Star break.
That wasn't after the All-Star break.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
It was right before.
No,
All-Star
it
break.
wasn't.
Oh, man, I got it.
No, it
The
wasn't.
Thunder is number 1,
Who is
and Minnesota number 2,
Minnesota's number 2? But we still beat them.
and the Nuggets
decisively.
number 3.
Okay. The
We
Bucks,
only had 5 games after the All-Star break.
and one of them was Denver. It was on TV.
No, we didn't play Denver. That was the Lakers.
Who did the Bucks play in the All-Star break?
After the All-Star break, they beat Minnesota. We
Yeah.
beat Philly.
1,
We
2.
beat Charlotte twice.
4,
And then we beat Chicago.
Chicago. But we won 7 straight, I thought.
No.
When did we beat Denver?
Because
We
we,
beat
lost.
Denver.
Because we lost to Memphis the day before.
The
All-Star
All-Star
break.
break.
With their season ticket holders.
So what happened was with Denver, we beat them at home on February 12th,
So right before All-Star break.
right before
Okay,
All-Star
fine.
break. But they
But we
had beat
them
us.
candidly. Though.
We did.
We handed them their butts. So I'm saying is, if the Bucks can contain these Western Conference teams, I'm not even worried about the West. It's the Boston Celtics I'm worried about.
I don't like a team that is like balling like how what's it called? It is balling like Boston teams like that. They always end up losing. They always end up getting surprised. Miami is starting to win now, which is a dangerous thing. I do believe that the Lakers and Golden State will make the play-in, which would be very intriguing. And you got to watch out for those guys.
Sure do.
You got to watch out for Miami. We might be playing Indiana. We still got to watch out for them. I don't care what
So
y'all
we could
say.
be playing Indiana, Magic, or the Pacers.
Exactly.
Right now, the way it's looking, them can be our top 3 teams.
And we struggle against young
Or even Philly.
teams. We struggle
Well,
against young
I
teams.
would have loved to see us now against the Pacers.
But I look,
Because Halliburton, the way that Queasy been riding him, you see his stats yesterday?
I did. They were horrible.
He just scored now 1 point in 30 minutes of gameplay. He went 0 for 7 from the 3, 0 for 12 from the field goal range.
we gonna
You don't get max contracts and score no points.
That's true.
overrated. Overrated. Overrated.
Look, y'all keep talking. Oh, yeah, that's true. I get that.
Put it on my tab. Take us home, Zeke.
But yeah, so we'll see what happens.
Also, y'all give a shout out to the WIAA boys basketball road to state championship coming up.
March Madness, baby.
This time, that time of the year.
It is.
Yeah.
My
How's
nephew-
nephew doing, man?
They just won. They are regional champs.
Good.
Next is sectionals next week.
We'll see what happens. Rooting for him.
Shout out to the Davis Clang
So you can catch.
and the Central Bulldogs playing with a roster full of freshmen and sophomores,
All right.
regional champs.
Way to go. You can also catch us on. You can catch us on. I mean, I'm supposed to be saying something. I forgot. What it is.
You can catch us on all streaming
No,
platforms.
something else.
This has been another episode.
That's not it. Is that it? Okay.
Yeah, this is
This
This has been another episode of
my
94
God.
Feet Podcast.
Talk about getting old.
I know, right? This is another.
Yeah, Kobe recently. Memory fog,
Boy, COVID, everything. Man, I tripped on my foot last night. You got COVID?
bruh.
Uh,
I'm gonna be honest with you though. I had COVID and the memory fog is real. Do
It
not
is.
play those games.
Plus, I'm getting old.
Listen,
But yeah, this is another episode of 94 Feet Podcast. I'd like to thank my brother Kesey.
It's been another good one, good people.
I'd like to thank my brother Dre.
yeah, always a pleasure when I'm with my brothers for the most part.
This
Well, at least one of y'all.
ditto for me. And this your boy Big Z. You can catch us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also listen to us on all streaming platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Spreaker, SoundCloud. Agree with us?
Probably not.
This is a 94 Feet Podcast. Peace.